What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review on that 245 Babyliss collab Clipper. All right, y'all? Let's get straight to the video. All right, you guys, I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm a big fan. I'm sorry, not going to say fan. I'm a big supporter of Chris Bosio. Growing up, I've been cutting hair for over 10 years now. I'm 25, been cutting since I was 14 years old. And Chris Bosio was one of the first barbers that I found on YouTube that helped me and helped change my game as far as my barber career. Literally, if you ask anybody that I went to high school with, I would just walk around watching YouTube videos on how to cut hair. And there was a 50-50 chance I was watching the Chris Bosio show. Shout out also, 360 Jeezy, Get Beam. Those are like the YouTube, people that I was watching. To me, they're like in the YouTube barber Mount Rushmore. I would put Chris Bosio, Get Beam, 360 Jeezy, George Sapita. That's one of the guys that I don't know if he still does, but at the time he was working at 360 Jeezy's barbershop. But George Sapita is real cold. And if you ask me, I mean, he's up there. I'm honest. He's probably my favorite. It would go. I would say it would go Chris Bosio, George Sapita, Get Beam, and 360 as far as like who I would watch. And those are the four constant people I was watching on a consistent basis. So definitely wanted to get a review on the Clipper that came out. But if I'm being real honest with you guys, all the 245 products are trash to me. At least the ones that I purchased. I purchased the compressor. It broke on me. They sent me another one for free, thank God. But then that one broke on me less than a month. The shaving gel isn't really all that. Yeah, like I haven't really. I've had so many bad experiences. I didn't really continue to keep buying their products. Again, nothing against them and nothing like that. It's just not for me. I didn't actually buy these. One of my barbers had got them. So I was like, bro, let me use them on a haircut or two so I could do a review on them. So he did. And I'll say these things are nice. They're nice. Nothing crazy special, don't get me wrong. But you can definitely get a haircut done with them in a nice and efficient way. It's real nice. My barber has one of these little grips on there. But it's nice though, you guys. As you can see, it's blacked out. Real nice clipper. In all honesty, like I told you guys, nothing crazy special about it to me. It's good on bulk. Don't get me wrong. That's like the main thing. I know a lot of these big clipper enthusiasts. They break down RPMs and all this smashy stuff, right? I don't really believe that matters because it really don't. Because I still use Raw Magic clips and I'm able to give out a great haircut. The Raw Magic clip is the GOAT to me. There is no better clipper out than the Raw Magic clip. The JRL Onyx, it's there. I actually have a T-Pop clipper coming real soon. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I got one on the way. I'm going to be dropping a review on that within the next couple of days. Well, really, whenever it shows up. All right, so whenever they actually deliver it to me, I'm going to test it out for at least a couple of days, at least a week or a weekend, and definitely get that review out for you guys so I can see how I like it. The thing I like about these is that my barber actually had these for a while, right? He got them like maybe like 2-3 months after they released. So I'm able to kind of see how they work when they're kind of worked into, because I truly believe you kind of have to wear a clipper out a little bit for it to show its full potential, or to really decide whether or not you like it. Because sometimes clippers and trimmers come out the box hidden and everything, but as time goes, they tend to kind of lack, and they tend to not be as consistent, right? But these things are pretty consistent, I would say. They took out the bulk very well. I was able to get a real nice, blend. I'm actually going to be showing you guys a little mini mid-taper tutorial on top of this review to kind of give you guys some help as far as tapering, and also show you guys like a up close one-on-one review on me actually using the clipper and cutting with the clipper. But like I said, y'all, not a bad clipper at all, but I would not buy these. They cost way too much money. I know brand new they were going for like $200, something like that, or no more, because it was a pack. The pack was like damn near $400. So I think these alone are going for like $250. Not worth the investment for me specifically. But if you're a big fan of 245, you're a big fan of Chris Bosio and his team, then go ahead and purchase them. But for me, it's a no. I don't really believe you need to spend that much money on clippers. In all honesty, I feel like a lot of these clipper companies are kind of ripping you guys off, or ripping us off, I would say, because again, I've been there. I bought the Babyliss FXs when they were brand new. I spent like 250 or what was it, 250 or 270, something like that on them brand new. and that was a ripoff. But that was years ago. But at the end of the day, though, that trimmer still holds value because I still have that trimmer to this day, and I have put that Murano blade on there, the digital gap blade, and those things work wonder. Those things are perfect for if you want to, take out for taking out the guideline, putting the guideline in, you'll get all that bulk out with the zero line and everything. But again, now as a more experienced barber, what do I believe that you need to spend that much money? No, I truly don't believe you should spend anything more than $200 on a pair of clippers. Again, they're just clippers. They're not going to make you a better barber. Some have different blades. Some might have a little different style. But at the end of the day, they're a clipper and they're going to do the same thing. Cut hair. And again, maybe some have stronger RPM or some have a longer, time to cut. But as long as you keep that clipper on a charger after you're done cutting hair, you won't have no problem with that clipper dying out on you. You feel me? And again, as far as RPMs and all this extra stuff, I don't really believe that stuff matters. Like I told you guys, I'm able to give out very, very clean, very, very professional haircuts using a magic clip. That's all I'm using right now. Sadly, you guys, I dropped my JRL Onyx doing a house call and the blade broke. And the person I go to, they said that the JRL Onyx blades are out of stock right now. So I'm stuck just using my magic clip. But again, it's not like it's a problem. If anything, I'm actually thinking about going ahead and buying the black magic clip because I have the gold one right now. And I would love to have like that black and gold dual. But I ended up just ordering a T-Pop clipper, and I will tell you it is black, but I'm not gonna tell you which one it is, but it is a black clipper. So I kind of like my clip. Like at least now, I've caught myself wanting my clippers to kind of match the color. I don't know. I'm just extra. Nothing crazy. Don't you don't have to do this. It's just me. I caught myself wanting my clippers to match and look look nice next to each other. So I kind of been sticking to like that black and gold colorway as far as my clippers and trimmer. I just got that Wahl High Vis. Well, I didn't just get it. I got it like 2 months ago. I'm gonna be doing a updated review on that now that I've used it for a little bit. So I can let you guys know whether or not if I still like the Wahl High Vis. But I'll give you guys a little hint. I definitely still do like them. Okay, I definitely still do like those Wahl High Vises. Wahl definitely did their thing on them, and yeah, I could compare them as far as like how heavy duty they are. I could compare them to the Babyliss FX. In all honesty, you guys. So again, let's get straight to this, mid taper tutorial, and yeah, appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, just giving you guys a quick up close visual of them. Like I said, they're all blacked out. It's a real nice clipper. Don't get me wrong. The ergonomics of it is cool. Like it feels good in your hand. It's pretty comfortable. I like the fact that it has two different types of chargers. You could do the Type C or the regular one that they give you. And yeah, these chop right through this bulk. This client didn't come to get a haircut for like a month, so the sides of his taper grew out a lot, and these things cut real, real smooth. Nice blending too. I like that. I like that blade. That blade is cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the somewhat of a master blade because I'm able to get in higher spots with that blade with no guard, just the blade. I'm able to kind of fade a little bit higher with it. As you can see, that mid to high taper is blurry. And then I want to give you guys an up close visual of knocking the bulk down back here. You see, them things are going straight through. I'm not having to constantly go. Like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have to go in to really like knock it down, but it's like it's not getting stuck. It's cutting straight through. So these are definitely some powerful clippers, you guys. Again, though, I feel like you could find the same type of a quality in a cheaper clipper, yes, but these are some nice clippers. I had a little problem with this back taper for some reason. Like I feel like it wasn't cutting all the way, but as you can see, we took care of it. But yeah, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed the video. FVO.